my new friend. I could literally cry for absolutely no reason. I can't even eat any more fat. I'm just gonna pretend. Oh, it touched my lips. Better take that away from me. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am so sorry that this video took so long. It was never intended to be this long, guys. However, just with a bunch of stuff going on and like some side hustles I'm doing, this video took so much longer than I thought it was, so I do apologize. I'm gonna try very, very hard to start getting my videos up at least every 2 weeks going forward, but it's just been craziness. For those of you that do not know, I am training for a marathon right now, and I'm also trying to get my certified personal training. And so with doing that, plus trying to enjoy a little bit of the summer since we only get freaking 2 months down here, I've just been super, super busy. And when I am free, I'm usually going to the lake and having fun. So you know what? Like, you are allowed to take breaks when you're trying to hustle. It's okay. So that's why these videos have kind of been put on the back burner. My personal training has been like at the forefront of everything, and like I've been doing double workouts and training hard, so that's where I've been. I'm probably going to go into more detail about all that later. For sure I'm going to do a video about my training, so you'll see all that kind of come through there. So that's where I've been. But getting back to the video for today, I decided to do keto for 1 week. Why did I do keto, you might wonder? I literally did it for YouTube views. So hello to everyone that's watching this. I did this just for you guys. Honestly, my diet videos do the best out of all my videos, and people just love to watch other people suffer. Like, no joke, it's true. Like, there's something about watching diet videos, it's just fun. I am the same way. I love watching them. So I think you guys are gonna really enjoy this video because I suffered so freaking much. It's not even funny. I train a lot, I work out a lot, I'm always using carbs for fuel, and I knew going into this that it's gonna be really, really, really hard for me. Also, on top of that, I was a little curious to see like how someone that is in ketosis trains in the gym or running, because like you need carbs to do that. So I just was super curious to see how my workouts were gonna be. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of everything. And by the way, I'm literally going for an hour-and-a-half run right after this because I got my pre-workout shake, which is protein powder and lots of carbs, and my pre-workout. So this is what I always consume before a longer run, and on keto, I did not get to consume it. It was brutal. Anyways, most of you guys know what the ketogenic diet is. I'm not gonna go into crazy detail about it. Pretty much, it's a low-carb diet. Online, it said you have to consume 20 to 50 grams of carbs, and when you're talking macros, you're supposed to get 70 to 80% of your calories from fat, 5 to 10% from carbs, and 10 to 20% from protein. I did not follow that because consuming 50 grams of carbs was going to be hard enough as it was. I was not going to worry about macros. I did count calories more to see how many calories I was going to consume if I was eating less or more than I do without doing this diet. So I did count calories, and I'll go more into detail about that later as well. But let's just dive in right into how my week went. So with that being said, my starting weight on day 0 was 147 pounds. And the night before I did this diet, I went into the diet mentality and I decided to eat everything I could think of. I was not even craving chips, but I decided to crush like almost this whole bag of chips. And also I kind of binged that night, even though I was not craving or even needing to. Kind of like diet culture mentality there, where you just crush everything you can't eat for the next 7 days. Day 1, I started off with coffee. I usually have sugary creamers, but I had to switch it up. This was still 6 grams of carbs. For breakfast, I had eggs with no ketchup, and it freaking sucked. I didn't even realize how much I hated eggs until I had to eat the eggs without ketchup. Like, it was so nasty. And already day 1, I was already like, what the hell am I gonna do for the rest of the week? Because everything I like for breakfast has carbs in it. So anyways, I went for a run after breakfast. And the run was pretty bad, but it had more to do with the smoke that's been in the air due to forest fires up north than it actually had to do with carbs. I literally had to wear that mask to help with the smoke, and it really helped, but running with smoke and a mask on is not the greatest, so dedication right there, you guys. When I got home, I was literally starving because I did not get my carb fuel, so I decided to eat some nuts and some jerky as a snack before I made my boring supper. That's 3 grams and 40 calories for this little tiny freaking piece of meat. That jerky was gonna be my lifesaver this week, but I guess not. This omelet was so freaking nasty, it's not even funny. So it's definitely not a good start to my morning. And then after that, I realized that this gum that I had been chewing had 2 grams of carbs per piece. Just something so small was so inconvenient and made me so upset, and literally like probably threw me out of ketosis, because I would probably consume a lot more gum than I was supposed to and would probably consume more carbs than I was supposed to that day from gum. Like, so annoying. So already day 2, and I decided to have some fruit. This watermelon comes at a whopping 8 grams of carbs per 100 grams of watermelon. These watermelons taste so good. I love fruit. Like, and it makes, oh, it's so fresh. It makes me feel so good and so sweet. Love it. And to get my calories in without consuming too many carbs, I decided to just have scoops of peanut butter all by itself. Same thing with this cheese. I was so hungry and I couldn't think of anything else I could eat that would satisfy me that had minimal carbs. I pretty much did this throughout the whole week. Every time I was like not feeling the food I would be forced to eat, but I was hungry, I would force feed myself peanut butter and cheese. The struggle was so real. Global warming can for real. I'm pretty sure everywhere in North America had a heat wave this year, and it was crazy. It was plus 30 to plus 35 like every single day for a month and a half. And when you're trying to train for a marathon outside, it's really freaking great. I was so freaking fed up with the heat, especially with no carbs to fuel my workouts, plus the heat, plus the smoke. Like, it was just like everything on top of each other. My runs, all my runs were shit this week. And it was not just obviously just because of the carbs. I had all these other factors to deal with it, but I was just so freaking over it by this point, and I decided to just do like a recovery week for running. I did not do as many runs as usual or as long as usual, because it was just a horrible week. So by the end of day 2, I was feeling pretty sick. I was not happy. Everything made me want to freaking upchuck. No joke. I had like huge nausea, and I was this close from giving up. Actually, I almost gave up like probably 100 times. So on day 2, I decided to have a crap load of jerky, and this jerky I bought was actually pretty high in carbs, so I did go up to about 70 grams of carbs instead of 50, but it is what it is. It made me feel better, and I did not care at that point in time. I just want to show you how I look right now. Stupid Vanessa forgot to take the chicken out, and so I have no food, and I can't eat salmon, or I'm literally gonna throw up. Even the thought of salmon right now makes me want to upchuck. I'm hoping this makes me feel better. I don't even drink Diet Pepsi this much, but it's the only thing that tastes good that I can have. I can have Diet Pepsi, but I can't have fruit. Like, and I'm gonna have these. And the chicken's gonna take like 2 hours to thaw out. So I'm just gonna freaking starve here for 2 hours. So, I'm not okay right now. The keto flu was really starting to kick my butt. My morning run was awful, and I had to go for a nap in the afternoon. Okay, it's supper time and I'm finally eating. I literally have to go and try to figure out what I ate while I was cooking, because I just kept grabbing things. And I'm probably going over my carbs today, but I honestly don't care. So as you saw, I took a nap, felt like shit. I tried to get ready for you guys. I'm still wearing pajama bottoms. This is pretty much a pajama top, but I tried getting ready for you and being presentable. I feel like freaking garbage. Like, every ounce of me I used in that kitchen to cook food because I was running out, and I feel like I'm gonna be cooking like crazy this next 7 days. I meal prep, and I just like, the food's just gonna go quick, and it's gonna be an expensive grocery bill, and I'm gonna eat since I'm starving, literally had nothing to eat all day. So on day 4, I finally was starting to figure out keto, and I put some cheese on my eggs, which made the eggs taste way better than eating eggs alone. Okay, moment of truth. I think I made ketosis. I think I made it. That's a different color, right? Yeah. That's like right there almost. I'm even in the small. Damn, I'm in it. No wonder I feel so much better today. I feel way better today than yesterday. That's actually really exciting. Yay. So where are we going?
Burger King.
We're going to Burger King. And why am I going to Burger King?
Because you want food that's got no bun in there.
I want food that tastes good. If I think about another freaking egg or another freaking piece of salmon, I will probably upchuck. So I'm gonna go have a meal I'm actually gonna enjoy.
The next order?
Can I get another Whopper burger, but can I get it with no bun and put maybe lettuce, like a lettuce bun instead?
Did you want cheese on it?
What do we have here? Oh, these fries look so good. Look how they made mine. I better wait till I get home. I want these fries. Ooh, I wonder if I could just lick it.
Oh, that's all good.
Huh?
Right, I'm on a slow system.
I actually hate where do we go? I hate Burger King fries, so I'm just gonna remember how much they're not that good.
No, man.
Oh, they didn't even put lettuce on the other side. They only put lettuce on one side. If I went to A&W's, they wouldn't have done this. Stupid. Might as well eat it with a fork and knife. And what do you eat it with if there's no ketchup on it? You didn't even put mayo on it.
That's what you get for fucking going keto.
I'm so freaking irritable. I can't even look at these cars. I hate all the cars. We're finally on the freeway and it makes me feel better. I just couldn't even stand being in traffic. I'm not even driving. I could literally cry for absolutely no reason. And if something bad happens, it makes me want to cry. But I want to cry for no reason on top of that. I just want to cry. Someone just needs to give me a goddamn apple and I think I'll be okay. That's all I'm craving. I'm not even craving junk food. I'm literally craving fruit. All I want is fruit. Still. And like, all these people keep coming in front of me, cutting in front of me. I want to kill someone soon. Worst experience of my goddamn life. That's why I'm going to continue doing it for at least a little bit longer, but I might have some fruit tonight and go over because I just can't. I can't. That is 30 grams, which I don't even know, which is about 5 grams of carbs? I don't know.
1 hour later.
Okay, I did the calculations. This is about 3 grams, obviously not much. And now we're gonna do a little bit of yogurt. This yogurt has so many freaking carbs, but I don't know, I was feeling it for no reason. Instead of Greek yogurt, which would have had way less carbs, so that was real smart of me. This is about 8 grams of carbs, so that's not bad. Finally, breakfast I actually might enjoy. This baby here, sugar-free vanilla, 0 carbs. Oh yeah. Finally, a breakfast I'm excited for. Totally worth the 8 grams. For day 5, 6, and 7, I'm gonna combine them all because I was doing night shifts and I was kind of all over the place. So it's just too confusing to do them day by day. So this is just a gist of my last 3 days. I decided to meal prep before my night shifts as I needed food, but I also needed better food to get me through the remainder of the week. First, I decided to make this turkey dish with spaghetti squash instead of regular spaghetti. I am gonna have a video about this in the future about how to make this dish, as it's my personal homemade one, so just stay tuned for that in the future. And I did not realize this at the time, but the spaghetti sauce I had bought had 18 grams of carbs, but I decided to put it in anyways because you only consume a little bit of it at a time, and I was not going back to the grocery store. I also decided to make egg salad, and I had this with lettuce wraps instead of bread. And I found these zucchini pizzas online that use pepperoni, and literally I ate that pepperoni like all the time for the next 2 days, and it really helped with my hating food life. And lastly, I made a chicken salad sandwich as well as the egg salad and this chicken salad. Use the exact same ingredients, so make my life easy. And here's my end result of my meal prep that honestly really helped me get through the remainder of the week. This food is way better than what I had originally made the first day.
Too funny.
That's okay. Show them how you chew. My mouth looks big, but it's not. Oh my effing god. I got this drink. From Starbucks, and it's only 6 grams of carbs. Or net carbs. I guess it might be net carbs. Oh, I don't know, but it's so good. I'm gonna put this at the bottom, guys, and you need to freaking go try this drink out. I found it online. My coffee I make at home that has 6 grams of carbs tastes like shit and has 6 grams. This is 6 grams. Well, I think it was, maybe this one has like 7 grams because it's a venti size instead of a grande. Tastes amazing, and it's a frappuccino instead of a coffee. So it makes you feel like you're like drinking something.
Let me see you jump. Get ready. Get. Venga. Ahí va allá. Todo el mundo. Let me see you jump.
So I honestly think day 5, 6, and 7 got a lot better because one, I finally was out of that keto flu thingamajiggy I was in, and also because I started doing a dirty keto. That pretty much means you eat like a lot of processed foods and meats and cheeses and stuff, and like less vegetables and stuff. And I literally think it helped me get through the week. I was having like bacon and like tons of beef and like that pepperoni stuff and cheese and peanut butter. So I was like having all these foods that were not necessarily that healthy for you and like skipping out on all the vegetables and stuff like that. So is it really healthy? Probably not when you're doing it like this, but it worked because I wasn't dying all the time and starving myself. And the next night I went to a second barbecue. Literally living my best life. 2 barbecues in a row. I'm coming to Howard all the time now.
We actually can. Like, I'm literally home 90% of the time.
None of my friends have this many vegetables in their house, so I just found my new friend.
That's not healthy at all.
I'm allowed to have 70% fat.
Excuse
This
me.
is like the 3rd time we did this with the video.
I don't care. This is what they got to eat, and as I was all out of a bun and there was no lettuce wraps available, I had to make mine into a salad. But it was pretty tasty and healthy, so I think it was a successful barbecue. And this is what they got for dessert. The yogurt was coconut and had tons of added sugar in it, and they also added honey, which we all know has tons of carbs in it. So there was no way I was allowed to have this dessert, but I did have a little tiny bite, so sue me. I did not know how many calories bacon had, but frickin' look at this. I would never eat this on a low-calorie diet unless I was really craving it. Like, this is not worth it. So with that bacon being shown to you and like the amount of calories that are in like cheese and peanut butter, I honestly don't think I was eating any less calories than I was when I am doing like a low-calorie diet. Honestly, I'm not any more satisfied on this than I am on that, because I'm enjoying the foods I like to enjoy on that. Where this, like, yes, when you're burning fat for energy, it's supposed to help keep you satisfied, and like fat's supposed to keep you satisfied, but eating the foods I enjoy also keep me satisfied. So my hunger levels were about the same. Calories were all about the same. And I just couldn't believe how many calories are in some foods that are allowed on this diet. Like, it's crazy. Oh, and the only time that I ate less calories than I usually do on my like balanced diet, I call it a balanced diet. Mindful balanced diet. That sounds like an awesome diet, doesn't it? Join me. Join me on my awesome balanced diet. I'll hook you up, but I can't give you nutrition advice because I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian. So, anywho, the only time that I ate less was when I was sick, or when I hated food, or when the thought of fat just made me just the thought of fat made me want to throw up. Those are the only times that I ate less calories, were those days where I pretty much starved myself because it was better than eating. Like, who wants to live like that? I know that was only temporary, that was only a couple days, but if I hadn't gone to a dirty keto, if I was doing a clean keto the whole time, I might have felt like that the whole time, just starved myself because it'd be easier than eating food I don't want to eat. It's not really a way I want to live, but just because this is my experience doesn't mean that's going to be someone else's experience. In conclusion, on day 3, I was literally going to tear this diet apart. I got out my laptop on 2 separate occasions and I was just freaking ranting about how horrible this diet was, and I was gonna just rip every little thing into shreds, and I was just on a freaking rampage. You have no idea. Anywho, when the keto flu finally subdued and I felt a little bit normal again, I finally got my brain back to working functionally and it wasn't all emotions. And I decided to come up with this conclusion instead of that conclusion. So my actual thought out response to keto, my nice respectful response to keto, is that I do not think that it is for a majority of the people out there. Honestly, if your body really does not respond well to carbs, or you really just don't like carbs and you enjoy eating higher fat and you actually enjoy the foods that you're eating on keto, then great. Or even if it spikes a health kick for you, honestly, that happened to me. I did a weird diet in the past, restrictive diet, and it got me on some weird health journey. It was the kickstart. So I was yo-yo-yoing after that, but it made me realize how amazing it felt to feel good. So even though diets can be bad, there are some good things to diets. So if it gets you wanting to feel good and energetic and into learning about health, then great. Or if it just makes you feel really good and you like to live that way and you can do it and it's sustainable for you long term, not just short term, then great. But for the majority of us, we freaking love carbs. We need carbs. Carbs fuel us. Carbs make us feel good. And we should not have to give up carbs just because we think that we need to. And all of you people out there that actually like keto, actually like it, you're not just doing it for weight loss or because you think you have to, please comment below and tell us all why you love keto and why it works for you, because I feel like you keto people are not doing okay and I'm really concerned. Please let me know. Are you guys okay? Please comment below. Tell us that you're okay and that you're enjoying it and why you enjoy it, so that us people that are not doing keto can understand and not feel bad for you, and make sure that we just need to know you're okay. So please comment below. Let us know how you're doing.
So on day 8, I was 144 pounds, but most of that weight was probably water weight.
This is what I say to freaking keto.
Keto, what do you think about that? Huh? That's what I thought. I missed you guys. You guys are my friends.
So that is all I have for you guys today. Please comment anything you guys have to say about keto. We all love to hear it. Not for me at all. I knew it wasn't gonna be for me. Horrible experience. I could totally do low carb, 100 carbs, but I will never do keto ever again. I will never go below 50 ever again. It was horrible and I hated it. And I'm so happy to be back onto my balanced diet. So that's all I have for you. Have yourselves a really great day. Bye.